this is our safe place. We usually come to this center after I've taken a child to decompress in the gross motor center. So if a child's having an upset, I'm not going to take them straight to the safe place, because at this stage, like I said, they have that need, they have that urge, they don't have that regulation skill yet of controlling their body. So I don't necessarily want them over here, otherwise I'm going to be redoing the center 5 or 6 times a day. So we go to the gross motor center, they get out that energy, they get out that aggression in the appropriate safe ways that have been provided. Then once they've calmed, we come over here and we start talking about it. This also is a good place for if maybe they're not really aggressive, they're just sad, or they're lonely, or they're tired. We've got a little cubby hole right here that they can go in. It's full of soft toys that they can just crawl in, they can hide. It's really close to my teacher area. That way I can just kind of keep an eye on what's going on. I can connect when they're ready to connect. They know that they can find me real easily. We do Feeling Buddies in this classroom, and we're walking through the Feeling Buddy curriculum right now. Kids love it, because that act of comforting somebody who's not themselves and being able to project their feelings onto something else feels a lot safer for these kids than dealing with, for them thinking that they're dealing with their own upset. So I've got the traditional things that you usually see in this conscious discipline safe place, the steps, the options to think, the caring connections, and then I've got a drawer of different soothing activities for them to do. A lot of these are sensory focused, because when you're working with children with behavior issues, there's usually a pretty large sensory component. So things that are soft to touch, I've got some squishy things. A lot of these you can get at Walmart, Amazon Prime. They're really easy to find. Anything that will keep their hands busy is really a great resource. And these are little screws. You could go to Lowe's and get, the nuts and bolts, and it would do the exact same movement as this, as a cheaper option. And basically, what I'm trying to do here is just provide as many ways to regulate and calm and soothe, and realize at home I might not have a feeling buddy, but I do have a squishy tennis ball or something like that. And usually we do try to send our kids home. We'll make sensory activities in the classroom, like gel bags or goop or balloons with the water beads in them, and we'll let them take them home so that they have something at home too, to where parents can make their own safe place. We also keep compression vests in here. Again, it's that sensory component. These are just weighted vests that the kids can wear. There's this one, and there's another one that Velcros real tight so they feel like they're being hugged. And this is just, again, those kids that need that sensory input. We try to meet that need over here as well. I have a drum that you can beat on. So again, this is where walking a child through the steps of self-regulation. Whereas initially, they probably need to stay in the gross motor. At some point, they're going to be able to come over here and just need to get a little bit of something out. And so it's taking it in pieces, step by step, intentionally setting the children up for success. Because at 3 and 4 years old, a child should not feel like a failure. And most of the time when they come in my room, they do. So my goal is to set them up for success always, be intentional always. And if they are not succeeding in my classroom, then there's something that I can tweak that will help. And that's always the goal with these kiddos.